Alright. Let's see what we've got.
So, you want to get better at Gambit, right? You want to rank up your infamy and get your hands on some of that sweet Gambit loot? Then you're in the right place. Welcome to Gambit 101, the short series covering all aspects of this new exciting game mode in bite-sized chunks. Today we are going to look at the basics of the maps in detail and how you can use them to your advantage to stay one step ahead of the opposing team, and put this into 3 simple steps for you to digest easily. The first thing to be aware of in Gambit is your surroundings. Each team plays on the same map but in a different instance. Each map is split into 5 distinct play areas, all with their own unique points of interest and styles to mix up combat. These are all labelled too, with the Gambit host, the Drifter, shouting out where the next set of enemies are spawning in. All maps are based around a central banking point for your motes, which you obtain from killing your enemies. Based off of this central banking point are 4 areas. First up is the spawn point, where you zone into the map at the start and each time you respawn after death. From there, and based off the EDZ map for example, on the Emerald Coast you have, starting from left to right from the spawn point, is trees, ruins and finally beach. These are the 3 main areas you combat the adds to collect your motes. Listen out carefully to the Drifter for tips on where the next set of adds are, and also use the red marker which will indicate their location too. These will rotate regularly throughout the game once you have cleared each section. It's handy to know these by names, so you can shout out to your teammates where you need them to go or where you need help to tidy up some adds, especially in the later stages of the game when more yellow bar high health enemies appear and require a more focused effort to take out. Knowing these locations too will assist greatly with communicating where the invader is, as a simple shout out will allow everybody to turn and focus to the invader to try to take them down before they do the same to you. Lastly, and probably most obviously, is to know the middle point. Call it what you will, but here you'll spend time banking their motes, taking out blockers and ultimately trying to burn your primeval quicker than your opponents. Next up we have the points of interest, and from this you need to know that each map has its own little perks and spots to get a good vantage point to take out adds. From the spawn points I like to take the high ground covering the area of choice. It gives a good vantage point and allows you to take out the enemies with maximum efficiency. On each map though there are cut-throughs, doors and passageways to move around from one to the other, including portals and jump pads. One of my favourite ones is the midpoint under the map though in the EDZ. It's great for cover from blockers when trying to get more motes, but it's also great to goad in an invader, as the tunnels allow you to negate their power weapon or super in terms of line of sight, and then it gives you a chance to take them out a little bit easier. Get used to running around the maps and picking up good vantage points for all situations. Lastly, and probably the most important of the tips in this quick little guide, is to listen out to the Gambit host. He will tell you where the adds have spawned, what type of blocker has spawned in, and when an invader has come into play. He will also give you a heads up when to bank motes, which is especially important when you're at the 75 cap and on the cusp of summoning the primeval. Use these simple callouts in the game to your advantage and it will make your Gambit experience a whole lot better. It may not guarantee you a win every game, but they'll be a whole lot closer than when you don't communicate at all. Know these little maps and know these inside and out, and you'll definitely get a lot better at Gambit. So that's it, the first in the series of Gambit 101. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comment section below what you thought of this video. Just to let you know as well, I also have new Gambit 101s coming up in the next few days and weeks, including tips on how to invade and also tips on how to beat that primeval even easier. Please remember to like this video if you found it enjoyable or informative in any way, and also subscribe to the channel for more future Destiny 2 content. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram for the latest news and information surrounding the game. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.